Today we are going to talk about Butterick 8722, which is the dress that I am wearing today. So if that's something that you want to see, stick around. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel KGFL Creations. My name is Karen. Today is going to be another episode of Friday Sews. Friday Sews hashtag was created by Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room. It is a way for us to come together every Friday so we can share everything that we're making in our sewing room. So thank you, Jen, for creating this wonderful hashtag. Okay, so let's talk about this dress. It came out really, really good. This is Butterick 6722. I'm gonna try to go back a little bit so you can see it. I hope you can see it all the way to the bottom. It came out really, really nice. I wasn't so sure, I'm still not so sure about the color, but when I did put up the necklace and this belt, it came out pretty nice, as you can see here. So I am also going to insert a video that I took outside and some pictures that I took outside, as I usually do in my backyard. So now let's talk about this pattern. Let's do a little pattern review. I'm gonna put my glasses because I can't read without my glasses. All right. Okay, so this is Butterick 6722. And this package here is the package from the 14 to the 22 size, but this comes in sizes from 6 to 22. And fabric is, fabrics that they suggest is gauze, challis, cotton blends, crepe, silks, and it's unsuitable for obvious diagonals. And the notions, you need about 1 yard of single fold bias tape. I didn't do that. I made my own bias tape from this one fabric here. 7 5/8 inch buttons, or 1.5 centimeters, and 1 1/4 yards of elastic. That's a lot of elastic. Okay. I did the size 20 up top and 22 at the bottom, and it came out really, really nice. Actually, let me take off my glasses now that I finished reading everything about the pattern. You see here, this is like a boat neck. It's a bit wide for my taste. I have to kind of put my bra this way, and I'm going to put something on the inside so I can just put it under my bra strap and it would stay in place. The top here, I did my own little bias strip. I just cut like 1 1/4 inches. I didn't even fold or anything. I just put it up here. I sewed, and then I did I top stitch? Yes, I did top stitch it down, and it came out really nice. This one here has the inseam pockets. I think you remember I told you that I used the same pocket for my daughter's dress, a video from last week. This came out really, really nice. This fabric was really, really good to sew with. Here, this skirt is open, and then after you do this whole thing here, you do the gathering for this bottom here, and you put it together. You baste this portion together here, and then you attach it to the top, the bodice. And then after that, you put the elastic. In here, I have elastic. I don't want to take it out because it's gonna, you know, it looks nice with the belt on. And then you have to do your buttonholes and put your buttons. I did the buttonholes just for show. I am not going to open. I put the buttons through because this I'm not going to open at all. This portion here, this will not be opened. I am even going to, I think I'm going to hand stitch on the inside so it does not show. If I sit down or anything, if any of this opens, it's not going to show. Actually, I'm gonna try to show here if it opens so it won't show. Even though the buttons, they're like 2 inches, 2 1/4 inches apart, it shouldn't show, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to just do some hand stitching on this. This had a lot of hand stitching, something that I'm not crazy about. This portion here, I had to do hand stitch all of the inside here of this grown on sleeve, this little placket here. On the inside of the two plackets here for the buttons and the two of them, all of it on the inside, everything had to be hand stitched. So it took me a long time to do that. But other than that, there were a couple of things here that I made some notes that I did not understand. Up here, it tells you to slip stitch, tells you to stitch and then slip stitch. I don't understand why they do that. And they don't say anything about understitching also, that you could, you know, you could do that understitching. I think I did a little bit of, I think I did the understitching here for this. So on this one, I don't have any other notations. And this one here, I don't think I have any notations either. And this pattern, my only pet peeve with these, the Butterick or McCall's or Simplicity, nowhere, I read the whole thing, nowhere it tells you how to finish the seams. So if you're starting to sew, you have no idea how to finish the seams. This thing here frayed a bit. So before I started doing everything, I had to go to my serger and serge some portions, but I thought of it before. But if you're starting, you don't know what you're going to do. It doesn't say anywhere on what to do with the stitching, you know, with the finishing of this garment. So I did pretty much serged everything. I serged everything on in here, down here. Everything was pretty much serged. All the inside is serged. Did not do any French seams because that's a bit too much. It's a bit too much trouble for it. But it came out really pretty. I really like this dress. I am enjoying the color a little bit more. I think because of my skin tone, it doesn't show as much. But I think it will grow on me. I gave it to my daughter to also put it on. It looked a little bit better on her because her skin tone is a little bit lighter than me. So if she wants it, maybe I'll give it to her. I don't know. I'll see what I am going to do with this dress. But it looks pretty now. I put some jewelry on to, well, this is fake jewelry anyway. It's some costume jewelry. A belt. I did make a belt for this from the same fabric. It's like a tie-on, but everything then is going to be the same color. So that's why I put this belt. It's brown, and I have some nude shoes on, which you'll see in the photos and also in the video that I put at the end. So now let's talk about plans for this weekend and next week. I showed you guys this fabric here that I purchased from Joann's. I have already cut the pattern. I am going to do the top is the Tidal Tank by Love Notions, and I'm going to do the shorts for the Tranquil. The name used to be Namaste, I think, but now is the Tranquil nightwear. Yeah, because they have a gown and they have the shorts and they have the pants. And they also have a shirt, so it's a whole set that you can make. But since this one I want to make into like a sleeveless tank type thing, because this is so soft and cool for this nice hot weather that we still have. So I'm going to do with this one, and so that's ready. That one is ready to go, so I can start on that. And also I'm going to show you all the fabric that my daughter purchased when we were at the Joann's in Brandon, Florida. Okay, so now let me show you the fabric that we got at that Joann's. This is a linen rayon blend. This is 85% viscose and 15% linen. It's a nice and pretty color. You can see it well. This one here, my daughter wants me to do this dress here for her, but she wants me to do a little changes here up top. She thinks it's a bit too wide. She doesn't like that because of her bra, and she wants this a little bit smaller, so I might just bring this up a little bit here and make it a little bit rounder. But she does like this portion here, the buttons, and the gathered at the end with the pockets. As always, everything has to have pockets. And so this one here, this she bought 4 yards of this one, so this will become this dress here. And she bought this one, which is a lighter blue. This one is also the same. It's 85% viscose, 15% linen, nice and drapey. She wants me to make this. Remember that I told you that I really like this pattern, so pretty. So this will become this one here. Hopefully I can get it to it soon. Now let's see what else I have. Okay, the next one that she purchased, this is a chiffon, and it's a pretty color. Hope you can see that. It has some gold embroidery to it. So this will be either a blouse or like a flowy dress. I'm not sure. She did not decide what she wants to make with this, but for sure this one will need to have lining because it's pretty, it is see-through. So this one needs to have lining. So this one here, she bought 4 yards. She bought this, they call it bubble gauze. This color here, they have it. This is a cabernet color, this one here. I have not washed this yet. I want to see how this one reacts in the wash, so we'll see what happens with this one. This is a nice color that she wants to do. I think she wants to do a blouse with this. This one, she got 5 yards because I did like it too, so I might do something for me. Some of this stuff, she buys a lot of the yardage, like 4 or 5 yards or something. It's not just for her. Sometimes if I would say that I like something, she'll buy extra so I can use it and make something for me too. And next one is this gold. Look at this, so pretty. It is not yellow. This is more like a golden color. Same as the linen, 85% viscose, 15% linen. And this is going to be a blouse. She did not decide yet on the pattern for this one, but this is going to be a blouse. And this one, she got, I have a little cheat sheet over there with the yardage. This one, she got 3 yards and a quarter because that was the last that they had in the boat. So now I'm going to pick up the last one, which is the prettiest one of all, in my opinion. This one, I have it in the boat. Look at this. This is a kind of, they call it a jacquard knit. And it has the blue, it has the gold. That's why she bought that gold linen there. And this is so soft. It's knit. It feels like a ponte. It's very thick. This one I washed already. It's in the boat here. I even put the just like they had do it at Hobby Lobby, they put the pins here to keep it in the boat, and it's pretty thick. She bought the whole thing, 8 yards, because I liked it, she liked it, so she wants me to do a skirt for her on this one, and also do I think a blazer. I don't think she'll wear them together, the skirt and the blazer, maybe the skirt with the top and the blazer or something for work, for the office. So this will be nice, and I think I am going to make maybe a blazer for me or a skirt, I don't know, something, but I thought it was so pretty. This was my favorite purchase from Joann's that day, and it's washed, it's ready to go. I have to wash the other ones. I was supposed to wash it, but then I had to do my regular laundry, and my daughter had to do laundry, so couldn't do this washing, and I have to separate the colors so they don't bleed at all, so that's why it was taking me a little bit longer. So yeah, look at this, so pretty. This jacquard, what is it called? Jacquard knit. And I do have this one was 8 yards. I don't know if I said it, but 8 yards of this one. Yeah, so this is pretty much everything that she purchased in fabric. We also purchased thread, which was on sale, to match all the stuff that she purchased. So that's pretty much it. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about life. Last week I had to, I think I told you guys that I have I had a black cat. That's why I purchased that sign that I have. It's still in the same location that says sewing because murder is wrong. Last week I had to put my cat down. He was not doing so well. He was 17 and a half. Yeah, he was almost 18 years old. He was a senior cat. Yeah, I had taken him to the vet, and the vet said that he was doing fine. He had no problems. We did blood work. Everything seemed okay. But then all of a sudden he wasn't eating much and he lost a lot of weight. I can feel here in the back in his spine. I could, you know, when I pet him, I can feel all his bones. And he was a really fat cat when he was in his height of his life. So he lost a lot of weight. All of a sudden he lost a lot of weight. So I decided to take him to the vet, and that's it. I didn't want him to die here at home. Then he was gonna, you know, hide somewhere, and then I couldn't find him. So I decided that it was time for him to go. So I took him to the vet, and I had to put him down. So it's sad. I was very, very upset for the whole day. I'm getting a little bit better. It's been a week already. I still feel him around because it's been a long time. 17 and a half years is a long time to have an animal. And yeah, I mean, we got him when he was a little kitty. He was like this big. He was a tiny little thing. And we got him at the Broward Humane Society. I think it's what they called back then. I don't know if it's still that name. But yeah, had to put my little kitty down. So now I have no animals in the house, and I don't think I want to get another one because, you know, we love these animals so much, and when it's time to let them go, we suffer like crazy. Yeah, so that's what happened last week. And but life goes on. We just have to keep going. But that's what's happening with life. I want to thank everyone for sticking with me until the end of this video. If you liked it, can you please give it a thumbs up? Also, if you are new here, if you're not a subscriber, I will ask you to please subscribe if you liked my channel, if you liked my video. I do videos about all of my sewing. I make bags, clothing, and things for the home. That's pretty much it. So if you can please subscribe, I would really appreciate it. I hope you have a great weekend and a great week ahead. I'll see you next time. Bye.